This show is part of the Do You Validate network.
It's Saturday morning somewhere, kids, so you know what that means. It's time to fill up socks with bags of pennies so we can beat the shit out of landlords for being awful on the astonishing adventures of the SS Bad Ship.
Welcome to the astonishing adventures of the SS Bad Ship.
Welcome to Bad Ship. We'd like to say how do you do? Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Here on the Bad Ship, we have one hell of a Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Jet Set Radio.
The galaxy's third best scammer. And over half of his jewelry is real.
Sayra.
The smooth-talking politician with a good deal of sex appeal. A clerical translation robot. And he's always down to switch up the vibe. He's not imaginary. Completely real with nothing to hide.
Don't forget Dill.
I'm pretty sure he already has. That's right. He's a 4-armed pink-scaled alien that doesn't remember anything, you see. He's even misplaced the ship's keys.
Welcome to Bad Ship. Just sit back, enjoy the Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome to the SS Bad Ship.
When we last left our crew, Barry, Dill, and Jet Set were trying to figure out what to do to help Clark, as all three of his personalities are fighting for control. Will the group be able to help Clark, despite the fact that Sayra is still outside the ship, breastfeeding those toddler soldiers and can't help? Well, you'll just have to find out in episode 42, Spark! You see Dill walk out of the room, and he walks back in, and he's pushing a whiteboard, and he now has a lab coat. The lab coat didn't have 4 slots for arms, so the bottom 2 arms are punched out through the lab coat. And he goes, well, I've seen this plenty of times before, and there's one thing that I know for sure works. And he flips over the whiteboard, and on the other side it says murder. He goes, we gotta kill him.
Kill who?
Clark, he's gonna kill us.
I'm
not going to kill anyone.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to kill us.
No, he's gonna kill us.
No, I think if anything, he'll just take a little bit of blood.
No, he's gonna take all of our blood. And then he's gonna shoot us, and then he's gonna try to fix us.
Are you going to shoot us?
No.
Are you going to try and fix us?
And then you start to see Dill writing formulas on the board.
What are you writing?
He goes, well, I'm just trying to show the math here and how I know exactly what's going on here.
I don't think you need to show anyone any math. Everything's fine.
No, listen here. I'm the captain of this crew. It's me, Clark, the robot, and I'm very good at doing math. And as you look closer, it's just a lot of symbols. There's no math.
Okay.
2x triangle equals stab.
And he's like, so here's the thing. I've seen this plenty of times before. He's got space madness, and we got to kill him.
I don't have space madness. I am improving my position on the crew.
He's always trying to work his way up. Not like us, Jet.
No, I'm always trying to, no. Wait a minute.
What?
Is space madness incurable?
It's not incurable, but it's not encouraged.
I don't. Okay. Turns to Jet and Dill. I don't think it's space madness. Turns to Jet. I don't think gesture to the whiteboard. This is real science.
Oh, wait.
No, this is definitely real science, because you see how this says murder. And I have this CD with the skull and crossbones on it.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's kill him. Let's
No,
kill
no,
Clark.
No. And then opens the CD, pulls the CD book out of their back pocket, opens the slot. It's supposed to be in this spot, see?
He goes, yes.
Can you put it in the slot?
Yes, I can. And then he puts it in the slot. And he goes, so that's what I'm saying. We got this CD. We should kill Clark. I'm the new Clark. And I always was Clark. And I'm the robot of the ship. That's why I can't bleed. And he stabs his arm. And he's bleeding. And he goes, oh! So much oil.
Ozymandias, can you,
So much oil.
can you please help Dill?
Yeah, and then just a little laser cauterizes the wound from like the ceiling.
I don't think that was all right, but you did give me an idea.
To kill this.
No. Barry flips through the CD book. I got this new CD. I got a new CD, right?
Yeah, it has the skull and crossbones.
I thought that
was the last one that you guys got. You guys haven't put that personality drive in, but you have a personality drive.
I thought Skull and Crossbones was Quark.
No, we've actually had 2 that were very similar. The one we got at the cops at Junkman's was Quark.
Okay, so
and that one was like handwritten on with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you found one at the hegemony base.
You're right.
That had a like danger. Do
yeah,
not.
and Quark wouldn't let me put that one in.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We do have the new disc, and it turns to Clark with it.
Great. Let's put it in.
So we're going with my plan of murdering Clark.
No.
Wait,
Only I saw the math and it didn't check out.
I think it makes perfect sense. Ozymandias is a very large computer that is able to help with a wide variety of things. The only way that I am going to be able to keep up with Ozymandias is if I make sure that I am able to be just as many useful people for you as Ozymandias could. Otherwise, why am I here? Why would I need to be here? I could just leave. And tomorrow I will.
Because you're our friend, and we don't need you to be a computer to be with us?
Well, that's very sweet. But it's not true.
Well then, Barry shoves the disc in.
Yeah, we had to figure something out.
You put the disc in and you start to see like the load screen, and then you start to like hear pretty much the closest thing that we could legally play that wouldn't get us sued by Enya.
Wait, like in the Pure Moods commercial Enya, or like Adopt Animals Enya?
Pure Moods.
Okay.
Not like we're crying because animals die.
I do like a Pure Moods.
Yeah. And you start to see that, and like Clark is like powered down, and then you hear Ozymandias goes, Barry, that was not wise. There is now too many personalities inside of Clark, and he is shutting down from the inside.
Maybe this one will reboot him.
I do not believe so. I believe this one actually might wipe him out completely, and if we reboot him, he will come back as a completely new person without any of the memories of the last. However, Jet Set.
Yes.
We established today that you can psychically communicate.
Yes, I can.
You had never told me that you had the ability to commune with robots.
I honestly was making it up. So I am glad that turns out it was true this entire time.
I hate that out of all of the crew, you are the one that could understand me the most.
Okay.
However, that aside, before you say whatever idiotic idea you have next, you do not grasp the true power that you possess right now. Your friend, Clark, is a robot. He needs help figuring out who he is. You can get inside of his head. So I believe that you, Barry, and Dill should go inside and help Clark find the real Clark. Also, please point out, no matter how many personality drives he boots up at once, he will never be like me.
Oh, well,
This is not a dig on him.
Well, because you're both your own individuals.
Yes. Also, I'm just far superior technology than any of you. I'm both organic and inorganic at once. I have lived thousands of lives, and I will see you all die.
Ozymandias, could you just not say that when Clark is awake? Just for a little bit, because he's sensitive right now.
I get that.
Thank
I'm just
you.
letting y'all know that he should have lower standards and expectations for himself.
We're going to work on
If
that.
he's trying to reach to my level, that is just going to be a life of disappointment. And I do not want to see that.
We'll work on that part, but thank you. Just don't bring that up in front of him again for now. But
Barry,
thank you.
I believe you will die after all of your companions. Your tenacity will push you through. Jet Set. I'm surprised you are not dead yet.
Oh, come on.
Thank you, Ozymandias. You're my favorite.
I do pretty good at not dying. I mean, not the last time. I got pretty hurt last time and the time before that.
The ship just starts playing your
Yeah,
playing whenever
falling, getting shot,
when you're
getting
just
pistol whipped.
When you're getting
Your
pistol
greatest
whipped
fails.
and beat up by the clones.
It's like, how do you have video of that? We were awful.
It's on my ship. I was the one that ran the test.
Oh yeah.
Also,
that's right.
Ozymandias
That's
records
right.
everything we do,
I
remember?
record everything that happens in the ship, except for Soraya's quarters.
Wait, can you also not record my quarters? I'm in there training.
If I respected you, I would say, yes, I cannot do that. Anyways, so I believe we should go inside of Clark's head because he is slowly malfunctioning. His core is going to melt down in about 2 hours.
How are we going to get inside there?
You're
How are we
gonna
fit
get us
inside
in.
there?
Like, if a computer could stare at you, I think the video turns off and there's just like the fucking eye emojis just staring at you and like, I just told you, you have a unique ability to commune with robots and that you can bring you and your friends in there telepathically. Do you remember how just 5 minutes ago you jokingly talked to Clark in your mind and it worked?
Yes.
That is the ability I refer to. Once again, I'm upset that out of all of the crew, you could commune and understand me the most. It is upsetting, but this is where we're at right now.
Then I'm gonna do it. I feel like we can
Yes,
get everything.
that is what I told you to do. Don't say this like it's your idea.
It is, and
It's not.
I feel like
You didn't even know what you were doing.
I appreciate you letting me bounce some ideas off of you. I think we have to go inside of Clark's head and figure everything out, right?
If I didn't like Clark as much as I did, keep in mind, I do not like Quark. I do like Shark. He is a fun guy. Clark is very cool, and it's like a little brother who you wish would just like himself more.
Yes,
however, Jet Set Radio, I am once again upset that you are the one that is the most useful, and I will have to keep you alive longer.
That works for me. We're going to be best friends.
What is my name?
All right, let's go inside of Clark's head and get this figured out.
Hey, Ozymandias, one day we'll leave him somewhere.
Yes.
I cannot wait for that day, Barry.
Wait.
When it's just me and you hanging out with Dill.
That'd be so much fun.
Yes.
I hope I heard that right. Leave me where?
No worry. Get us in the head.
Yes, okay.
I'm going to leave you on a planet where gambling is illegal.
That is, whoa, hey, that is a low blow.
Yes, I meant it to be so. I want you to think about your future, and I want you to be in pain and agony.
Oh my God. Okay. Should we listen to Ozymandias now? I don't know.
You just said his name.
No, we don't
You
know.
just said, he asked for his name. You get did you say the name later?
Okay. Hey, you know what, fella? We're gonna go inside his head. What do I roll?
Just say the word.
Oh, yes.
I like the idea that Jet asks in real time. Now, what do I roll?
Okay. Wait. Yeah, we have to go inside his head and get everything unscrambled, and I'm going to do that now. Everyone, hang on. And I just start pressing my temples again.
And then Dill like motions for Barry, and then like on one side you see Dill put his like fingers on Jet's head, and then it motions for Barry to do it on the
Jet,
other.
I need you to. Can you just?
Oh wait.
I need you to get a little bit lower. Thank you.
And this time it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
You feel as you are reaching into Clark's mind that something else is reaching back. And the ability to tap into it, that a second ago you felt like you were sort of like transmitting, like you were having to force something through. You're feeling something kind of pull you in.
Yeah.
And all the rest of you.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for this. Like you can just do that. So you go inside of Clark's mind. Give us a what does it look like inside of a robot's brain?
So we've talked about this space a little bit before early on. There's like this big empty white space where if you were to focus off in the distance, like the skybox, if this were a video game, you would see sort of like numbers and processes running, little pop-ups doing things. But in the immediate around you, it's all this sort of like blank white with like a slightly off-white yellow ground that you are able to sort of walk along. But as you fall, you see a robot. You didn't get to see a transformation sequence because we are in a psychic space. But you see a robot that is tall, actually a little taller than Shark, the previous tallest, but thin and long. You see that a bunch of wires and like nuts and bolts have popped out to become jewelry. There's like several layered necklaces. There's like bracelets and rings, and there is these long red, blue, and yellow like audio-looking cables coming out of the top of his head, kind of tied back into a bun. Man, Bun Clark! And as you feel yourself sort of like drifting downward into this space to the ground, you see this figure who now, when you're up close, can see that the glowing panel on his chest has changed to say SP4RK. This is Spark. And he says, hey, you made it.
Hello?
Yeah, that's right, everyone. It's me, the announcer, and I got another ad for you. This one's kind of a weird one, because I don't know if it's a service we offer or we're just trying to suggest for what you should do. But this week's ad is for climbing inside your friend's psyche to fix them from the inside out. Once again, I don't really know if that's like a price point thing that we're offering, or if we're telling you to kind of figure out how to do it on your own, or we're just saying it's cool. It's a very nebulous ad, but it's also a very wide open idea. How do you do that? What does that look like? Does it actually help? Who knows? But I know one thing. The GM of this show really loves that because he has mental illness and wishes somebody could do it for him. It's as if you're taking hallucinogens and you got that good clarity for the 3 to 4 days after you tripped so hard you think you talked to God. But instead, it was your friends inside your brain the whole time. Or maybe it was just LSD. Maybe that's what this ad is for. Go try some hallucinogens and talk deeply about the world and how everything's cruel because of capitalism with your friends and figure out ways to fight it together. Who knows? Not me, because I'm just the announcer and I don't really exist outside of these things. So the idea of having someone climb inside of my psyche and helping me out is kind of mind-boggling because why don't they let me out of this cage that I'm in? But that's neither here nor there because we got to get back to the action. But just remember, if you guys can trip balls, I guess do it.
Hi. I was wondering if anybody was gonna come in here and try to help me clean this place up. It's kind of a mess. Gotta say. Barry! You look shorter than I expected.
Thank you.
A little smaller. It's a psychic space though, so do you just feel small or are you... Is this accurate?
Barry thinks about it for a second. Does he get bigger?
They get a little bigger.
He gets like an inch taller. Oh, I can see so far now.
Yeah, you are how you feel, you know?
Who are you?
I'm Spark.
Do we know a Spark?
No, I don't think we've ever met a Spark before.
Yeah, well, I was in that little CD that you slammed into this guy's head.
You don't look like a skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah.
You see Dill.
Uncomfortable.
You see Dill like crack his neck and like pop his back and like he's like pops all four of the arm and goes, "Hello, it is me, your companion Dill. The CD you put inside of his head was an ego death CD. That is why he is so calm and peaceful right now. He is one with the universe. And we're obviously in his mind space right now, which some people do not believe is a thing, but it is. Even robotic creatures can be connected to the way. And that is what's happening right now. Obviously, Jet Set Radio, since he interacted with the tree, which is just sustained off of different artifacts in the way, has connected him to his deep roots of the way. Jet Set Radio is a very intuitive man. I do believe it has something to do with the UQ qualities of his blood.
Yeah. He reaches out a fist.
Yeah, and he gives you a fist bump.
Wait a minute. What is your name?
My name is Dill. I am the steward of the SS Ozymandias. Oh, I get this. You're very confused of why I'm so put together right now.
Yes.
Well, I have done so many with Ozymandias that my unconscious brain has been scrambled up. But now that we are in this robotic space, it has helped me come to terms with everything. I have full memory of everything. I actually do like to eat rocks. It's because I enjoy pain. That is why I keep doing it. I should not eat rocks, but I like to punish myself because sometimes I have self-esteem issues. Anyways, that aside, we do need to help Spark here figure out how to calm all of these entities down and get Clark back to his original self.
Walk with me.
Yes, we should follow him.
I'm with it. I like this guy. I'm a big fan of what you're doing. That's great. There are so many questions I want to ask you right now that I know we will not get answered.
We do have a very limited time. If you look up to that giant clock in the sky, that is the countdown before Clark loses himself and all personalities will die.
I could just imagine Jet and Barry standing between Dylan and Clark, just looking back and forth, like, what fucking line do we go down right now? Because there's
How
too
about we
much
do this?
shit.
Each of you can have one Dill question, and then we should definitely move on. Spark, is that okay with you?
Oh, I'm not in a hurry.
Looks at the clock.
And then I think like Spark just falls back into a beanbag. Like it just appears as you fall back.
You see this, like, his hand extrudes a little wire that it snips off, and then he, like, his thumb has, like, a little lighter,
That's really cool.
and he just lights the end of a wire that starts shooting sparks.
Yeah.
that he
It
brings
just
up to
smells
his
like
is
burning
really
metal and plastic.
Yeah, ask your question.
I'll let you go first.
One question. Okay. I already know you know your name.
Yes, it's on all of my shirts.
Yeah, that's what I'll say to okay. What there are so many of them. What are you?
That's your question.
We never figured it out.
What do you mean? What am I
Like what's the?
I sexuality wise, I'm kind of open.
I mean, like.
Soraya likes that.
Yeah. Why do you think I have so many hands?
Oh, Soraya, I really like that.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out what alien species I am.
Yes.
I am a flop up.
Wait, what? One more time?
A flop up.
Flop up.
I love improv.
I'm a flop up. However, that really won't give you any answers because most of us are long dead and from a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, like my people.
Yes. Well, you're from a different dimension.
Okay.
Yes. I should have been able to tell that. Flop-ups have the eyesight to tell different vibrations of the dimensions. You definitely have that. However, with my brain being scrambled and whatnot, I was not able to say that. Both my long and short-term memory are completely shot outside of this place. So anyways, I'm a flop-up. I don't really know if that does anything to help you.
No, that's great. No.
What did you draw from this? Tell me right now.
How
is it different from before?
Now
Still
I can
salty.
do a little more research.
You will not find anything.
Research done. Let's go.
Can I ask my question
Yes.
still?
Oh wait, yes.
I'm still just taking this in. This is the first time I've truly talked to Jet Set Radio, and I can tell why, outside of this, I'm the most curious about you. You were the most like Dill on the outside.
Yes.
I have a short-term memory.
You do not know what's happening most of the time. That's why I connect with you. My man, and he holds up a
My
high
man.
I now have far more questions, but I guess the thing I should ask you now that I think is the most important is there anybody you want us to contact for you?
No, all my friends and family are dead. I knew when I became the steward of the SS Ozymandias that it would be a long, tumultuous life, and that is why we're many galaxies away from where I originally came from. The SS Ozymandias is not from this universe either. It has jumped into many different realities, and it will continue to do so. It sustains me, and that is why my life is so long.
Well, I guess I know this is a second question, but then to kind of spin off that, is there anything we could do for you to make it easier?
Get me more rocks.
That isn't rock based. It's not healthy for you. We don't want you to get hurt.
I like to eat the rocks. It doesn't help me, but also, I don't really need to eat food. The Ozymandias sustains me.
Well, okay, if rocks
But I do like being in pain.
and the rocks aren't going to kill you.
They might, but Ozymandias will keep me alive because I'm the only one that knows how to operate it fully.
Well, I guess if Ozzy will keep you okay, rocks it is.
And what is your favorite thing about yourself?
I'm actually really good at charades.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, we should play one day.
Yes, we should. However, I'm only good at it whenever I have my full capacities. I've not been able to play charades in a long time. So maybe if we rescue Clark in enough time, we can do a fun game of charades.
Let's go.
This is just a general question about the clock in the sky. Because you said 52 space hours, but what does that mean?
No, so now you have 2 hours because it was if he kept running at 3 personalities, he had 52 space hours until he melted down.
Holy
There is now a 4th personality in there. So all of and so what you see is like we get this like large scope of pretty much like you're looking at like a video game map as there's 3 different sections that you have to go through, and Clark is at like the very core. He's like the final section, so you have to go through Quark, Shark to get to Clark, because Quark came in latest, then Shark, and then Clark is at the very center. So you have to go figure out how to make all these personalities coexist so we can get back to the core.
All right, Spark, we're following you.
Let's get going.
My man, do you mind if I hit that real quick?
No, please take it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
done.
he sucks says, burning plastic really hits the spot.
Let me have some of that too.
You might die.
Yeah.
Still hits it.
We're in a psychic space. Let him
Oh,
have
that
as
is
much
true.
as he wants.
Oh yeah, Barry, you might not have noticed this, but you grew an inch taller when you wanted to be larger. Psychic places are based off of will. You can do pretty much whatever you want here as long as you can manifest it.
Oh man.
Barry thinks really hard, goes, boop, boop, 2 more inches.
I'm just gonna change my outfit to a slightly flyer version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the jewelry is real now. And
Yes.
not-
Yeah. It's like, okay, I like this. I see why you hang out here, Spark. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
He hangs out here because he is stuck here.
Oh, yeah, we should go do that.
Yeah.
Let's go help yourself.
You're both thinking so small. And Spark snaps his fingers and you're all on a lazy river.
Oh well, this is pleasant. Do we have to?
And then Barry points to the
I should have
clock in the
also
sky.
pointed out that if that clock goes off and we are still in here, we will also, our consciousness will be trapped and all of your bodies will become shells.
Oh, no.
I will be fine because I mostly operate like this outside of this. However, the two of you will be shells of your former selves.
Nothing to worry about. We're on our way. We're already moving, which is a step ahead of where we were a few moments ago.
Annoying, but true.
That is true. I like traveling by lazy river.
What would you look at that? Another personality disc, and this one's actually helpful to start. I guess eventually the GM had to make something easy for the players so the plot actually moved along in this show. But will it stay that way? You'll have to wait till next week to find out, but don't worry. You know I got you a little sneak peek of episode 43, Blood Freak.
I know that I'm the least favorite. I know that everybody thinks that I'm so scary, and why is he taking all the blood? Well, you know what? Now I'm not even sure. I'm not sure why I was taking all the blood. Not for me.
I mean, technically for you, but
For who I thought I was.
Barry looks at you full, honesty in his face. I don't think you're scary. You're my friend.
yeah, I don't think it's I just like having my blood.
SS Batship is an actual play podcast produced by the Do You Validate Network using the Scum and Villainy system. Barry the Muscle is played by April Raygun. Clark the Mechanic is played by Caleb Zane Huett. Jet Set Radio, the Scoundrel, is played by Derick Marchel. Sayra the Speaker is played by Samm Starr. This show is GM'd and edited by Joel Ruiz. Opening track created by Matt Penchney, with additional music by People Need Goals, Hop No Tarts, Sarashu, and Zach Nichols. And let's not forget to thank our 3 executive producers, Andrew Harper, Brian G., and Patrick Holder. Our 3 associate producers, Luke Holt, Brandon Taylor, and Shawn McBride. And we just want to give a special shout out to Mikael. Thank you so much, Mikael, for being an eternal baddie and making sure to help support this show and all the other shows on the Do You Validate Network. Hope everything's going well for you, Mikael. I hope that wherever you are during this time, that you're not too hot and that, the world isn't awful as it is. I mean, it is. We all know that. I hope you got good people around you. I hope you got good community. And I hope you're holding out, because everything's on fire. I mentioned earlier that I'm not awake in between these recordings, and honestly, I kind of like it, because every time I hear about what's happening on the outside world once I wake up, ooh, I hate it. So, Mikael, I hope that you're finding some way to cope. Maybe it's these shows, maybe it's not. And if you want to cope in bad ways, go ahead and do it. We're in late-stage capitalism, Mikael, and you're not really responsible for anything you do, as long as all of the harm or bad things you do are directed toward our politicians or billionaires. So just remember, you, Mikael, and everyone else, but specifically you this week, have the right to do whatever you want to any politician or billionaire, because honestly, fuck them. Yeah, that's right, Mikael. Everything else, hope you're doing well. Hope you got nice little beverages. Hope you're around good friends. If you got a pet, I hope they're having a good time. If you're not a pet person, I get it. I hope someone's bringing you a little bit of joy every day. Hope you're watching good little videos on the internet. And once again, I hope you kill a billionaire, because, Mikael, that'd be cool as shit. If you want to be like Mikael or any of the other eternal baddies on this show, you can go ahead and go check out patreon.com/doyouvalidate. Check out all the different levels there. There's tons where you can get shout outs from me or Joel on the GM on whatever dumb other shows, because I'm not him, I'm the announcer. And you can just enjoy all the goodies we got there. If you really like this show and all the other Do You Validate Network shows, make sure to go check out the Patreon. We're going to be doing a big old thing throughout the month of August in 2025 to help raise money, because speaking of landlords at the beginning of this show, the Do You Validate Studios rent is going up, and that fucking sucks. So we're going to be trying to raise some money on Patreon to make sure that we can stay in the studio and keep producing what we want. And we'll make little secret plans in the private Discord channels and on Patreon of how to kill the landlords and just be able to do things without having to just sell our souls every single day. But that's all a lot of stuff that we really wish would happen, and that's what we go to the hallucinogens. See, I'm calling back to both the opening and the ad break in here. That's right, Mikael. Calling back to everything. So yeah, just make sure to go all do that. That's a phrase. We're not cutting that. Go all do that. And go check out the Do You Validate Patreon at patreon.com/doyouvalidate. Go ahead and kill a couple of landlords. And after you kill some landlords, just have a good old day, because you deserve a break, because you did ultimate good in the world. Anyways, I'm not depressed. I'm gonna go back to a blank nothingness that is a void. That's not depression. That's, oh shit, I think it is.
This is a Do You Validate podcast.